Good morning. I hope you can hear me over the river. But this morning I'm on the Truckee River. I'm going to do some fishing here this morning after our time together. Let's see who shows up this morning. Richard Van Allen, welcome this morning. I hope you all can hear me. Janisa, good morning. Jim and Kathy, welcome this morning. Good morning, Mom. Good to see you. Jeremy and Wendy, welcome. Stephanie Ellis, good to see you this morning. Barbara Richardson. So today is June 17th, Thursday morning, the last of our live stream, and this is day 4 of Martha and my getaway. Our girls have been with us all week. Jan Akins, nice, good to see you. Dana Grishock, good morning. And so today is Martha and my 32nd wedding anniversary. Carmen, Lego, good morning to you. And so the girls have been with us all week, and today they have to say goodbye. So the last couple of nights will just be Martha and I. So that'll be nice, though it's a bit bittersweet. We always hate to say goodbye to our girls. We don't get to spend as much time with them as we would like, as likely every parent's experience if you have a good relationship with your kids. Sally Crocker, good morning. Deanne Fine, good morning. So yeah, it's a good day, and just reflecting on the blessings of God today. And just so grateful. I started out in Psalm 17, read Psalm 47, and just reflecting on those things. But I'm going to actually put a verse from Psalm 16, which was yesterday's psalm, but it contains a verse that was relative to my journaling this morning as I reflect on the last 32 years of our marriage. And I'm going to read it for you. And it really sums up much of our experience. Verses 5 and 6 of Psalm 16 says, "The Lord is my chosen portion and my cup. You hold my lot. The lines have fallen for me in pleasant places. Indeed, I have a beautiful inheritance." And so the heart of the psalmist is, whatever this life, whatever experience this life offers, the reality is God is our chosen lot. God is our inheritance, and it is beautiful. And because He directs our paths, He's the one who allows us to experience everything that we experience, both the ups and downs, the highs and lows. And as long as our eyes are fixed on Him, our inheritance will always feel beautiful to us. But even as I reflect on the last 32 years that Martha and I have been married, we've talked about it for the last few days, reminisced about our wedding day and the many experiences we've had throughout the years. And like anybody else who has lived together for so many years, you experience a lot of highs and lows, ups and downs of life. Sometimes it's circumstances that have nothing to do with you, that you are, it's just a part of life experience. There are things that are exciting and joyful, and things that are deeply sorrowful. But then there's the many choices that we make. and our girls were asking us about how easy it was to adapt to married life uh, from living previously single. Martha and I were married. We were pretty young. We were 21 years old. And at that age, you kind of have a pretty good grasp on life, a pretty good idea about what you expect out of life. The problem is, at 21, your expectations of life and your grasp of life is pretty limited. You might have a good idea about it all, but reality kind of moves in and lets you know that maybe your expectations weren't quite accurate. So, like anyone who experiences life well and skillfully, you have to adjust your expectations to align with reality. And God knows this, and He allows us to experience highs and lows, and you move to trust Him and accept His will for your life, knowing that it's going to contain things that are just so exciting and so fun and joyful and good times, but also He puts experiences in our path and the choices we make that are sorrowful and difficult, all of which create the life that we live, and the rich diversity that exists in life. And when you think about what I was journaling about this morning and the richness of God's inheritance, it includes all those ups and downs and the choices we make. I think about our choices. You think about our choices that only affect us, myself, or Martha and my choices together that really affect the two of us. When you think about it, the reality is our choices never only affect us. There's a ripple effect, how it affects other people. And you ponder just for a moment, what if you had made a different choice to avoid sorrow in your path? If you could go back and relive an experience and, you know what, I'm going to make a different choice to avoid a particular sorrow, or a choice that seemed to include lots of sorrows. The reality is that choice doesn't only remove sorrow, it just puts you on a different path. Every path in life contains sorrows. We can never avoid it. And so when we think about choices we've made, and if we were to make different choices to avoid sorrow, a deeper sorrow settles into my heart. Because if I chose a different path, I would also give up the many joys and wonderful experiences I've had in my life. And that creates a deeper sense of loss in me than the sorrow that I have experienced. And I know that each sorrow God uses to deepen my life, to enrich my life, to make me a more mature person. And so when we think about our expectations and aligning them to reality, we are trusting God that whatever He brings into our path, both the ups and downs, are a part of His will and shaping us and redeeming us into His image, into the likeness of Christ, who also endured many hardships, obviously. But when you trade away sorrow, you're not really trading away sorrow, because the new path has sorrow too. What you really trade away is all the life experiences and the ripple effect of other people's lives because of your choices. And so today, this sounds like I'm talking in circles a little bit. I'm trying to get to the point here. The reality is, Martha and I have had a rich life experience involving many, many people in ministry, raising our daughters. This week we've enjoyed the company of our daughters, and we believe with all of our hearts that our girls are a gift to the world. not just a gift to us, but we see how their lives interact with other people's lives. And what a joy it is for us to watch as they navigate their own path. And we're so blessed. We think about all of our experiences and the richness of them, and we just say, God, thank you. My lines have fallen in pleasant places. You have given me an incredible, beautiful inheritance. And all of the people that we love, all of the people whose lives affected us and our lives affected other people, it is a rich tapestry that creates this beautiful design that only God could foresee. And so we have to give thanks for the path that we're on that includes both highs and lows, to align our expectations to include all of those things, and rejoice that God is our portion. God is our lot. He directs our lives. Psalm 17, which we didn't read this morning, says, the psalmist asks that we would be kept as the apple of God's eye. That's the reality. We are the apple of God's eye. We are his beloved. And he loves to bless us, and that blessing includes all experiences of life. So rejoice in your portion today. Rejoice in the Lord today, because he is good and he gives us good things. And those good things include a variety of experiences. And so just as I am about to try to tempt a trout from the Truckee River this morning, I hope that you also have a good morning, a blessed day, and I'll see you again. Well, I'll be there on Sunday if you guys are there locally, but if not, I'll see you back here on Monday morning. Lord bless you today.